How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Box to Box. Big game this weekend, Liverpool at Anfield this Saturday, 5:30 kickoff. International break is over and we're back to the Premier League. I've got with me Grizz, my big six brother. What are you saying, Grizz?
I'm good, man. It's a pleasure to be here with you, man, talking big game football again.
Come on, I say my big six brother. He is my big six brother, but this weekend we're enemies.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm not, and you know this, and your viewers will know that I've never seen Arsenal as enemies, though. It's like, how do I show? There's a mutual respect thing there, you know that? It's not like Man United, it's not like a Chelsea thing, you know what I mean? And I think it goes back to me having a lot of admiration from the Wenger days, you know what I mean? And the football that you guys played and whatnot. So I see it as a big game, for sure, always. It's always a big occasion. Doesn't matter where you guys are in the league, it doesn't matter where we are in the league, but I don't see us enemies, I don't know, man.
No, I think, you know what? Any other club that hates United.
That's what we've got in common, you know? That's exactly it, because we know who the real enemy is.
Yeah, I grew up on that United rivalry, so obviously that Liverpool-United rivalry.
Yeah, man, 100%. And you know what I mean? I think we appreciate, like I've always said, like the only big clubs, even though the emergence of Man City, the emergence of Chelsea, the third biggest club, the other only big club apart from Liverpool, Man United is Arsenal, and I've always said that.
Yeah.
So it's like admiration, stroke respect.
Yeah.
But look, I'm not milking it. We're still looking to bust you up.
No, and that's why we're enemies.
Exactly.
I think what it is, we're not rivals.
Yeah.
But this weekend, due to where we are in the league, 4th and 5th, 2 points to separate us, the first time in a long time as an Arsenal fan, I'm quite optimistic about our chances.
So I think you should be as well.
Yeah.
Because I think for the first time in a long time, I can remember from a Liverpool fan point of view, you've got a defence.
Yeah, big thing.
So say what you want, you've always had, and I'm going to name them, you've always had a Kolasinac somewhere, a Bellerin somewhere, a Holding or a Mustafi or somewhere in your back four that we know we're gonna take advantage of.
Yeah.
This time, I'm not going to lie, I think even if Tavares plays instead of Tierney, Tomiyasu's been a revelation.
Yeah.
Ramsdale, I hold my hand up, has proved me wrong.
So do I.
Ben White and Gabriel seem like a solid partnership. So it's the first time, in my opinion, that I can remember you lot coming with a solid back five.
Yeah.
And that's why it gives you a little bit of hope. Obviously, you know what I mean, in midfield you could have issues. We both know that.
Thomas Partey
You could have
so
serious
key.
issues. If Thomas Partey ain't playing, bro, you know what I mean, it could be messy.
It could be.
But you know what I mean? As I said, you've got a back five that looks solid for first time in ages. So I don't think it'll be as some people think, you know.
What about your form in terms of the last couple of league fixtures? Listen, the last couple of league fixtures, you've dropped points, but in between that, you've had a massive win against the Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid.
It's been a topsy-turvy, innit? We've smashed Man United, we spoke about. We've beaten Atletico twice.
Yeah.
Not many people beat them twice, man. Home and away. You know what I mean? We've had a brilliant results against other teams, like scoring like 5 against Watford, you know, and then we've obviously had that brilliant game against Man City where, for me, it was the game of the season. But in the last 2 games, as you said, we've looked a bit lethargic, leggy, like tired almost, and it's the wrong time already to be tired. But fingers crossed, I think we're going to have our best midfield playing against you lot. Unlucky for you lot, but I think it's going to be the first time that in a long time that we've got Henderson, Thiago, Fabinho all fit and ready. So that bodes well, man.
Do you remember the last time you dropped points 3 games in a row?
Only last season.
Oh, was it last time? Well, that was the injury crack. Yeah.
Come on, we don't want to talk about that. Last season didn't happen. We know, me and you don't. We don't talk about last season. We know it didn't happen. Like Man City may think they won the league, but come on. It was COVID, like everything got written off, man. Come on, man. People are getting their money back and shit, man, from councils and stuff, man. How are you talking about
void season? Is that what you're saying?
Season, man. Yeah, man. Benefits.
Well, we was 8th, so avoid it, please. If they're going to avoid it.
Void last season, man. But listen, this season and previous 2-3 seasons, as I was saying, I done a preview on my channel as well. I was like, we come back hard from a defeat, and unfortunately, it's Arsenal next in our firing line, and if you add that to the record of you guys coming to Anfield, I don't know, bro. I know you're going, and I was like, I was talking you out of it, like, I want you to save your money and shit, man. Travel costs.
I'll see you there,
you know
bro.
what I mean? I don't know, man. If it's worth it for you, but nah. Listen, from your point of view, from our point of view, I'm not gonna lie. Normal seasons, if we're looking to come back from a defeat, I'm not gonna lie. I would look to get Arsenal at home.
Yeah.
To get back on track. But
that's got a recent record, I guess, yeah.
But saying all that, you're not looking good so far. Last 10 games, we spoke about it before in the Big Six. Last 10 games, you've got some sort of structure going on there, some sort of energy back.
Yeah.
You could make it difficult for us.
Let's take a step back now, before we go into Arsenal a bit more. Liverpool, obviously, this summer, me personally, I looked at the summer transfer window and I thought to myself, not quite enough for me to believe Liverpool can come back and, you know, challenge for the league title. They lost to Man City in that void season we just talked about. But you started the season so well. Salah at the moment, best player in the world. Sitting here now, Grizz, is the title the main goal?
Yeah, for me, 100%, bro. People talk about Champions League and getting cups and whatever, but because of the nature of how we've been like last 30 years and getting that title, I'm hungry for more. Bro, title is everything to Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
Because, don't get me wrong, Champions League is the biggest trophy you can get in club football. Yeah. But we've been there, even in our rough patch, even in when we were not so good, we still won that twice. You get me?
Can I just cut you there? Because listen, this is a point I always make. People ask me, you know, what do I want next for Arsenal, Premier League or a Champions League? And although we haven't won the Champions League, I always say the Premier League because I believe. I believe. How can you be the best in Europe if you haven't even been the best in your own country for at least a few years in and around the Champions League? So with Liverpool, you won the Champions League a good 10 plus years ago and you wasn't up there in the league title race. This time round, you won it having just been, and then becoming Premier League champions.
Yeah, I hear you.
Does it mean more when it comes like that, or are they equal to you? Because
I hear what you're saying about that thing, about if you're not Champions League.
Because Chelsea finished where and won the Champions League with Di Matteo.
Yeah, I hear that.
They're not the best team in Europe, but...
Yeah, I hear that 100%. But the thing is, right, as long as you've got a solid season behind you, I hear what you're saying. Like if you're 6th and you're 7th languishing in the Premier League and then you win the Champions League, it can dilute it.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
But if we're challenging, if we finish second, like for example, like the season we won it a couple of years ago, we finished second by 1 point.
Come on.
Everyone knows we were the best team in Europe.
And you won it we
reached the final season before.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Look, it's all personal, man. Some people just want that Premier League. Like, I'm like you. I want that Premier League. I want that Premier League to know that you're the best team in the country.
I want to be the best on this land here first.
Simple, 100%.
And then we concentrate
100%. So even though some people are saying because, like you said, because of the state of our squad, it's more suited to like a Champions League run.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to a 38-game season because we didn't add enough, as you said, to a squad. And I agree with you, and a majority of Liverpool fans would agree with you. But it can't be judged right now. This is what I say in defence of the owners or defence of Jurgen Klopp. We can't judge it right now. We can speculate and assume that we ain't got the squad, but because of the returning players, we banked on the likes of Oxlade, Naby Keita, Joe Gomez, Matip to stay fit. And if they do, then we've got a very good squad. But if they don't, then all the accusations or the negative vibes about we didn't bring enough will come back.
On the bad owners and you know, that generally in the FSG, the Super League and Kroenke's over at Arsenal, big problem. What do you see with Arsenal? I mean, early judgment, you just mentioned that in terms of your transfer window. I think early judgment, I won't say it's been a problem at Arsenal Football Club, but the way we've been treated as fans and as a football club over the last 10 years, I think our patience is so thin now that we are quite, not knee-jerk, but we're game by game, we're making a decisive decision on...
Yeah, but see, yours is absolutely justified.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear.
Because when they came here, what did they promised you the world.
Yeah.
The reason why you guys moved to this magnificent stadium was to go up a level. But you've been sold lies from the outside.
Yeah.
Obviously you will know more, but you were sold because you would only leave Highbury for something better.
Yeah.
Not only stadium-wise, revenue-wise, but team-wise. You've got the revenue, you've got the money, you've got the stadium. But you haven't got the
fan base as well.
Got the fan base. As I said to you,
and the history.
You're one of the institutions.
Yeah.
You're absolutely. It doesn't matter how much Man City and Chelsea talk. You guys are a bigger club than them. Standard.
Yeah.
But your owners, from the outside, looks like they've let you down big time because they're not understanding what you're about.
Do you have a word of advice for Arsenal fans? Because listen, Liverpool went through a period, quite a long period, where things weren't quite the same as you once saw with Liverpool. Was it 30 years in between league titles?
Yeah, man.
Do you have any advice for fans? Because it's hard to balance having some faith in Arteta and Edu and seeing something from them, especially their transfer window, and knowing that our owner is rotten and our owner eventually, sooner or later, will become a problem down the line again.
And this is why, again, like on the Big Six, I get roasted for backing the manager more than the owners. Because I've said to you guys before, your core problem is your owners. That's where it emanates from. They're happy.
Yeah.
They're absolutely happy with it. As long as you seem, well, they're not happy at the moment because you're not even near top four. Well, now you are this season. But they seem to be like happy with top four. Get the revenue up.
Yeah.
Because you guys still fill out stadiums.
Yeah.
Like, say what you want about your fan base being knee-jerk and all the reputation online, you still fill out your stadium.
Yep.
So it's going to take something drastic from your fan base to get them moving. Something like what the Man United people done for the Glazers, you know, protests or something like that, because we went mad under Hicks and Gillette and we let them know. We done walkouts and all sorts. You know what I mean? People forget that, but we had to. And
look at you now.
Yeah, exactly. Look at us now. But it's your owners, man. It's your owners. Your owners have like, I'm not even gonna lie. Not sad, because I'm not an Arsenal fan. But it is a little bit disheartening to see such a major club fall in the last 10 years like you guys have. Because I said to you, when I grew up, those Arsenal teams under Wenger were the best footballing sides I ever saw. Do you know what I mean? Ever. Yeah. Like your battles with, like when you was like the Henry team, the Pires, the Bergkamps, that was football at its finest in the Premier League, comparable to the Pep team or the Liverpool team. It's sad seeing you lot now, man. It's sad seeing you lot now, like where they got you. But as I said to you before, I see light at the end of the tunnel. It's just as long as your owners see that light as well.
And change their ways, I guess.
They have to change their ways.
So let's talk about that light. And that light's obviously come from Arteta and Edu. Last 10 games, no losses, 8 in the league, 6 wins, 2 draws. 5th in the league, 2 points behind Liverpool and 6 points behind the league leaders.
Ahead of United, didn't it?
Yeah, ahead of United, 3 points ahead of United.
Say no more.
And they won the transfer window,
you know
didn't
what I
they?
mean?
They got
people,
that transfer window.
Yeah, they were jumping. We know all them people that have been suing in the car parks. You know, we talk about it all the time.
Yeah, we know about that.
Do you know what I mean? So listen, at the end of the day, so far you can only judge on. Look, it's difficult to judge on 1 or 2 games, but it's not 1 or 2 games. You lot have been good for 10 games, and even if you take away the 3 at the start, all right, Brentford was a nightmare, but even Brentford proved against us and against Chelsea they can rough up a few teams still.
True, yeah.
And then you played Man City and Chelsea.
Champions and champions of Europe.
Come on, you know what I mean? And since then you've been not spectacular, but solid.
Efficient, I guess.
Efficient, and I think Arteta's doing it the right way in terms of he knew he had to start from the back, because you know what, and I've said it always, you're one of the easiest teams to play against. Yeah. Always, I've always said in seasons gone by, you're the easiest team to play against. You just have to bully you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're not that team anymore.
We're not. A lot of those players are gone.
You've been Burnley, Leicester. All these teams thought they can rough you up in past.
Even 1-0 at home to Watford. There was moments where Watford were.
You would have lost that Crystal Palace game. I know
another
you only
one,
drew.
Yeah, another one.
I know you only drew.
Brighton 0-0.
But Crystal Palace showed against us. They gave us a hard time. They went and beat City.
City, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
People need to get context and start seeing that. Okay, you've had a rough few years, but give the guy a little break. It's not his fault, everything around your club. That's just my personal opinion. Obviously, a lot of people disagree with that, but I can only judge it from the outside. You know what I mean? And he seems to be getting his team together, as opposed to he had all these players that were put on him. You know what I mean? Not a lot of them. Even you know more. That there's a difference in your players now. You've got a different lineup almost. You know what I mean?
Fresh lineup, yeah.
It looks fresh, and we discussed this. Let him get his team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm bigging you guys up. I still don't think
we're there. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you're not, but you're getting there.
So we'll move on from Arteta, but what's the bare minimum for Arteta this season, from your perspective? What's the bare minimum league position?
I think top 6, and I know Arsenal fans will rage like we're Arsenal, but you're not anymore.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You have to get a sense of perspective and context. Because of the influx of money other teams have had, Arsenal thought because they had money and revenue, they're going to stay at that level. Your owners thought we're going to stay at that level. But because of the influx of other clubs, you know what I mean, they've overtaken you. So you have to not start again, but work a different strategy. Yeah. And I think top 6, I think you're 100% in this top 6 race. And I think that's an improvement.
Good season for Arteta.
Come on, man, that's definitely an improvement.
On the game then, Grizz, any injury concerns? I know Robertson's 50-50 apparently.
Yeah, no, Robertson won't play.
But Tsimikas has had a good start.
But the Greek Scouser is ready, bro. He's ready to step in. You lot think you got a bad boy at Tavares. I don't even know if Tavares is going to play or Tierney. But
it should be Tavares, yeah.
Yeah? Well, Tsimikas is a similar type player.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. So, Bobby's out. You'll be happy to know because Bobby Firmino always turns up against humans.
But Jota has Jota's header last season, for example.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know, Bobby always like that hat trick. How can people forget that?
Who doesn't turn up in the recent years? Sturridge turned up. Sterling used to turn up. Mane, Salah, Firmino, Jota.
So look, even though we've got injury concerns like Curtis Jones is out, Naby Keita's out, Joe Gomez is out, and Robertson's out. They're squad players.
Yeah.
Our big boys are here.
Yeah.
So we're going to probably have our strongest midfield of the season.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to tell you the bad news and your listeners and viewers the bad news. We're going to have our strongest lineup probably of the season. So I don't know what kind of fitness they're going to be in, but on paper it's going to be the strongest Liverpool. So there's no excuses from Liverpool.
So where is the key battle on the pitch? Where is this game won or lost?
Midfield.
Midfield.
Yeah, man. If you got Lokonga and Ainsley Maitland-Niles playing against
potentially, or El Nene if Partey's injured, obviously.
Yeah. If Partey's injured, man, I can't see you lot. Holding
Gaining
us.
Control in the middle.
Yeah, because I rate Partey that much.
Yeah. Top player.
I rate because you know why? Because he played against Liverpool for Atletico twice, bossed both games.
Yeah.
Okay, not so much the second game, but the first game he bossed our midfield like literally one man.
So you know what he's about.
So I know what he's about. So that's why I'm hoping that he's out, and I don't know if he's out because we're filming this early.
Yeah.
So we've still got a few days, but he's going to be a loss. Your defense and is going to hold it up. It won't be a walkover because normally when we score one against you, bang.
Open. Yeah. Heads go down.
I don't think this team's about that.
Let's hope not.
I don't think this team's about that. And up front, you always got Aubameyang. You know, simple as say what you want about him. You know what I mean? He seems to have this new desire, hunger about him.
Yeah.
He looks energized again. And Smith Rowe's been one of the ballers of the Premier League so far.
Yeah, he has
been. To call a spade
He's kicked on, yeah.
You know what I mean? We done a thing show yesterday, like who's been the best player. It was out of him and Foden. Can't choose between them.
Yeah.
Like Smith Rowe's been that good.
He has been. Number 10, new contract, and he's coming with goals and assists now. One
He's
goal and assist
he's
for
adding
England.
the numbers.
Yeah, he is. So yeah, for me, I think when I look at our left side, Oba and Tavares or Tierney at left back, I think Trent can be got at, especially considering how important he is to your attack. So I'd say the key battle for me, if Thomas Partey's not there, I agree with you. If Thomas Partey's not there, it's going to be very difficult to win that midfield battle. So maybe overloading that left-hand side could be somewhat success, but we'll see what happens.
100%.
It's that time now, Grizz. Prediction time. I know we usually do this on the Big Six, but we got to get one done today.
I'm not going to hold back. Just because I'm on your channel and everything, I'm not going to hold back today. Because I've been saying this from the start and I mean it. I think we're going to beat you 3-0.
3-0?
Yeah, man. We're going to beat... I think you just caught us at a bad time. I know a lot of Arsenal fans think it's a good time.
A wounded animal.
Yeah, wounded animal on that, man.
That was the question I posed.
Under the lights, you know what I mean? The state of your midfield concerns me for your sake. Even though I've said you got a good defence, I still think we're going to tuck you away 3-0.
3-0, people.
Yeah, man.
Well, I don't think it's going to be that wide, but I think Liverpool will win the game. I just want us to be competitive. I want us to be in the game in the final 10 minutes, something I haven't seen very often from us at Anfield. And I'm going to go for a 2-1 Liverpool win.
I think you take that.
And hope for a draw and hope that I'm wrong. But I'm going to go for a 2-1 Liverpool. I mean, the last couple of times I predicted the loss, we've actually gone on to beat Aston Villa and Leicester 3-1.
Yeah, man. Shit, yeah. Your predictions have been clever.
Let's hope this one works out as well.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah, but look, even though I'm saying 3-0, I don't think it's going to be like a from start to end.
Yeah.
Where we totally dominate you.
Moments.
I just think we're going to pick our moments, man. I think we're going to be too strong for you overall, but I think it's going to be fascinating, man. Because, as I said, your defence is looking much better.
It is. People, let us know in the comment section below your predictions, lineups, all of that. Tavares or Tierney to start. And yeah, follow up Grizz as well. His channel is in the description below. The Big Six in the description below. Make sure you guys check that out. Grizz, love for coming on, my guy.
Minor, bro.
Come on. Love for the love, people. Hit the like button on your way out. Peace.